when I started this crazy pageant journey of mine 4 or 5 years ago, initially I was so blown away by everything that pageantry represented. I guess you could say I was a little bit naive, didn't know better. And that is still true to this day. Not that I'm naive, but there's so much that pageantry can do. But what I found over the years, and I'm sure if you've had a pageant career spanning any length of time, you find some things that maybe don't make you so happy. Let's say some practices by certain people or certain organizations that you just know aren't quite right, or certainly aren't the way that you would do things. And over the years, particularly last year in 2020, is when it got particularly bad for me. I was quite not delusional, disillusioned by some of the things I was seeing. And I fell into the trap of trying to fight negativity with negativity. By that, I mean I wasn't going out there being negative, but I thought that the way that I could best serve the industry, because remember, that's my purpose, I feel, is to be that neutral voice and to make the industry a better, safer and fairer place. I thought the best way to do that was to, let's say, call out certain negative behaviors, or behaviors at the very least that I felt I didn't agree with, because they didn't put the girls, they didn't put you, the contestants, first. Shady business practices, bullying going on behind the scenes, harassment, unfair judging practices, etc., etc., etc. I know you know what I mean. That never ends well. Fighting negativity with negativity never ends well, because I've used this sort of metaphor before. If I take my fist, and even without us having an argument, if I have my fist like this and I get you to raise your fist and put it against mine, so you have two fists like this, if I start pushing against you, what are you just instinctively going to do? You're going to push right back. And that's exactly what negativity versus negativity does. You just end up in this giant battle that no one's ever going to win. But I feel everyone loses from it, because no one wants to be around negativity for any period of time. So that then caused me to sort of have a period of introspection where I went, okay, I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be that negative person. I don't want to go around calling everyone out. Yet at the same time, I don't want to just abandon the industry or just do the more superficial parts, for example, like interviewing and podcasts, where you just talk about all the good stuff. But you know there's all this other stuff that you feel that you should do something about to help really make a transformation and make the industry a fairer place. So at some point, I remember having what I thought was this great breakthrough in my brain, which was, well, rather than trying to fight negativity with negativity, let me put positivity out there. And the way that I'm going to combat the negativity is by, rather than trying to call it out, putting my own version or what I would like to see in the industry, putting it out there. And if enough of you resonate with it, then you will participate in it, you will join with it. And that's how we actually are going to create change, is by putting the positive out there rather than trying to call out the negative. And that's what the sorority is about. It's putting the positive out there. It's networking you with, yes, they're pageant fans, not pageant fans, pageant women, beg your pardon. That's a big difference. Pageant women, not pageant fans. And yes, they're crazy about pageantry, much as you are. They caught that pageant bug. But I've just finished sending out a couple of invites to people that I really want to be in it. And I'm excited. I'm just going to say, you have to join this group, because when you look at the names of the people who have said they want to be in it, they're excited to be in it. And yes, you can look at their titles, and, you know, there's national title holders in there. There's people who competed in all sorts of Grand Slam systems, Big Four, Big Five, whatever you want to call it, from the biggest systems in the world on the biggest stages in the world. But it's more, you look at who they are and what they've achieved and accomplished in their lives, and probably what they're going to achieve and accomplish in their lives. These are going to be people that you want to network with. And really, as I started inviting them, the pageantry side of things became a lot smaller. Like, I'm still going to do courses and still give my 5 cents worth on pageantry, but with the caliber of the women who are going to be part of it, including yourself, I hope. And I'm talking about becoming a VIP member. So head to the PageantSorority.com. You can join there. You just put your email in, and that's free. And you'll be getting our weekly newsletter and a few things here and there. But I really encourage you to take the extra step and become a VIP member. And that's, if you are signed up to our early access list before the 1st of November, you will get a special offer on that. And yes, it is paid, but it is going to be within the vicinity of about $9 or $10 US a month, or call it $97 a year, which is less than a Netflix subscription or a Disney Plus subscription or anything like that. And for that amount of investment, the caliber of women that you're going to be networked with, it's super exciting to me, because as I said, these are going to be go-getters, movers and shakers. Some of them have already achieved great things. And as I said, it's not just about, will the pageant sorority be able to help me win pageants? Look, it will do that simply because when you're around people like this, you can't help but become a better person. And becoming a better person is the best way to become a better pageant contestant. Having said that, though, these are the sort of people that you're going to want to network with for the rest of your life. Whether it's you have a business you want to start, whether you're traveling overseas and you just want to say, hey, is there someone available to show me around the UK, the US, Australia, South Africa, Canada, New Zealand, wherever it is you're going. And you're going to have that ability to network in the private Facebook group with 4 VIP sorority members. And you're going to know that for the vast majority anyway, these people are quality. You can never guarantee that everyone in any situation is going to be quality, right? But just with the people that I've invited, you have to remember, I've been doing this 4 or 5 years, and what it's basically been, not that I realized this at the time, but it's been a giant networking exercise. And I've met a lot of people. I've interviewed a lot of people. I've worked with a lot of people. And out of all the people that I've worked with, connected with, networked with, you got to understand there's probably 10% of those people, maybe even fewer, that I've actually invited to become part of the sorority VIP membership. Because not everyone I've worked with is someone necessarily that I want in the sorority. Not to say that they're bad people, they're just not kind of the person that I'm looking for. So you get to network, and I said this probably in the very first episode of Sorority Stories, you get to leverage off of my network. And I'm excited to be able to share that with you. And then I'm also excited for you to give back to the sorority so that as much as you leverage off my network, I can hopefully leverage off yours, and the fellow sorority members, your fellow sorority members, will be able to leverage off yours. There's going to be that give and take. And great things are going to happen from that. And if you remember back to what I said at the beginning of the episode, that's what I want to do, is to combat the negativity, combat some of the things that I don't necessarily agree with, combat some of the things that are preventing us from making the industry a better, safer, and fairer place. And this, let's just say, looking at the people that I've invited, I've said this already, it's exciting, and I can't wait to see what comes from it. So if you haven't already, sign up to the early access list, go to the PageantSorority.com, put your email address in, that's free. And then probably the first email you'll get is, confirmation. But if you want to, if you're ready to and you're able to sign up to that VIP, that next level of membership, VIP level, as I said, it's going to be about $10 a month. And you save a little bit if you sign up for the year. So I think it's $97 a year or something like that. For that amount of investment, what you're going to get back, I think you'll find more than worth it. And you can cancel at any time. And look, to be completely honest, I may up those prices later on down the track. So if you're thinking about getting involved, get involved now, because also you're going to be the people that help us build out this sorority to be what it can be. I'm not deluded enough to think that I'm going to build this thing perfectly and that I'm going to give it to you and then you should just love it the way it is. No, I want to build it with you. that's why I've invited certain key people to be part of it, because they're movers and shakers, they're achievers, yes, but they're also just good people. They're the sort of people that you want, that I want watching my back. And look, in 2020, I learned that not everyone's got your back, Jack. And yeah, that kind of sucks. But that's true in any area of life, in any industry. It's not a pageant thing. It's just a life thing. And that just makes it even doubly important, more important, that you surround yourself with the right people. So that's the opportunity here. I've banged on enough about it. Go to thepageantsorority.com. If you're already signed up, then you'll get the invitation to join VIP when we launch on the 1st of November. It's on Monday. It's on Tuesday. We're on Tuesday at the moment, so we're less than a week away. We're probably about 4 or 5 days away from launching. And I'm excited. As I said, the caliber of the people who are joining up, including yourself, you're watching this, to see what happens from it. As I said, to put out the positivity rather than trying to combat negativity with negativity, because no one wins when we put out more negativity into the world. As tempting as it can be, I've got to say, when you have a negative experience, when someone treats you unfairly, unjustly, and I've seen a lot of that, it's so tempting to put it back into the world, because you just feel, well, you shafted me, so I'm going to come at you and fight you. But they don't win from that. You don't win from that. You just end up sinking to their level, and you end up looking like a negative person, a nasty person yourself. So that's what's on offer here. So I'm going to leave it there. Head to thepageantsorority.com. On 1st November, when that offer comes up, if you want to be a VIP with the rest, with the people I was talking about and with myself, that's amazing. Would love to have you on board. And really, there's no risk. I mean, for $10 a month, look, you can cancel at any time. Then you're set. I mean, if you go month by month, I mean, if you pay for the yearly, that's different. So if you're not sure, sign up for the month. But at $10 a month, I mean, most of us have a Netflix subscription, a Disney Plus subscription, probably both, and then probably an Amazon Prime subscription. So, for that amount of money, take that and just invest a little into yourself and into your pageant network. And it's going to go a long, long way. Yes, there's going to be other benefits as well. You'll get a discount on my coaching, my one-on-one coaching. As we bring more partners on, I'm sure they'll be happy to offer you discounts as well. So there's going to be a lot of value there, but really the value is going to be in the network that you're introduced to, that will build, and the opportunities that will come from that. You never know the value of one connection a year out from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now. So opportunity is there for you. Take advantage of it, and I hope to see you inside.